Well, hello my friends. A big welcome back to A Drill and a Dream. My name is Abby if you don't know me already. So today I'm finally putting up my new window box in the bay window that Jay made for me. Very excited to finally put it up. So as you can see, this is the stain color that I ended up with. I had the hardest time. I tried like a whole bunch of different stains, trying to get it darker. I don't know, obviously this is not the same color as the door is, but I do think it's complementary. I just couldn't seem to get it quite dark enough without being like black. I don't know if it's because the wood is a different kind of wood or what, but whatever. I think this is a pretty color. We're gonna see how it looks, and next spring if I want to change it or try to darken it or paint it, I can do that if I choose. But for now, I'm excited to put it up. I think that the color is very pretty. So my plan is to put it somewhere around here, kind of centered underneath the window. Look at the birds. They're so crazy. I got so many birds in this bird feeder, and I got this bird feed that is supposed to somehow taste like, I mean, it has like hot pepper in it or something. So somehow to the squirrels, it's supposed to taste hot, but it doesn't taste hot to the birds. I don't know how that is, science. But it seems to be working really well, because before I had so many squirrels come into my bird feeder. It was just constant squirrel action, and I haven't seen any squirrels in the bird feeder since I put that new stuff in. So I'm very thankful about that. And yeah, I have so many birds, and it's a lot of fun to watch them. Especially, they're always flying around here, and the cats love to watch them as well. So it's a lot of fun. I'm happy about it. Look, they're not even scared. So much fun. But before I go any further, I want to say to you guys a big, huge happy Thanksgiving. I know I don't usually put videos out on Thursdays, but I wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you and tell you all how very thankful I truly am to have you in my life, and that you enjoy watching my videos. I don't know where I would be without you with this house. Truly, your comments and your support have made such a difference in the way that this all turned out. I know that for sure. So I'm very thankful for you, and I hope that you are all having a wonderful day with friends and family and lots of good food. Okay, so my goal for today is get the window box hung up, and I'm also hoping to go into the woods and get some greenery to put inside of it, because I think it would look really adorable for Christmas, especially underneath the Christmas tree, because the Christmas tree is going to be in the bay window. But whenever I hang something up, I don't know about you, but I somehow always end up with a bunch of extra holes in the wall. So this time I'm keeping it simple. I've been using this little green beam laser lately. It's called the Mileesey S50 green laser measure, and I'm bringing it out again just to make sure that everything goes up straight. It's small, easy to throw in its little pouch, and honestly, it just takes the stress out of these projects. What I really like is how visible the green beam is. You can see it there. I'm filming in the middle of the day, and you can still see clearly where it lands. No guessing or squinting at the wall. It also has a mode that lets me check spacing between 2 points without doing a ton of back and forth measuring, which is actually really helpful for this window box. So I'm going to use the point to point, so I can click on the window to see the 2 points. So it shows the degree of the angle and then the distance of me to both sides, and then the distance between the two is 3 feet and 5 inches. Which means that basically you don't even need to use a tape measure, and how cool is that? Especially when you're doing long distances and you're alone, and the tape measure is always, you know, doing that thing where it bends and then it falls, and then you're trying to hook it up on the one side. It's such a bother. The Precision X has so many great features and so many cool different measurements that you can make with it. It's also very heavy duty, and it just has a very sturdy feel. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. So Jay already made holes. What is that called when you make the holes first? Pilot holes? Something. There's some term for it. He already made holes, so I'm trying to decide if I should have them in a little bit or right at the edge. But I think I'm going to do it right at the edge. I think that will look nice. So, don't want it too low. Is that good? Maybe up a little bit more? Or up all the way? It's hard to say. I think that would look nice. I think it should be high-ish up. Okay, I got a pencil. So, what I'm going to do is line it up with the side. So there's also a level function on here. It's just looking pretty good. Okay, so that's 8.5. Let's do 8.5. That seems pretty good. Okay, and where's my screw? Okay, I'm gonna put one in and then make sure everything is level. Looks pretty good. Okay, I think that looks good. Let's make sure it's not too high or too low. Actually, I'm gonna put both in. I think that's a good height. I don't know if I'm in your way, but I think it's a good height. So I'm guessing this is quite a bit further out than the actual boxes. So I'm thinking you're supposed to put it further away from the wall so it's matching the front is my guess. He probably told me, but at this point it was quite a while ago, so I don't really remember. But I think that's the case. And then there's one screw to go up into the box itself. Yeah, so it must have to be towards the front. I think it looks nice so far. Okay, one in, one to go. Let me just make sure it didn't move as I was doing it. Eight and a half, okay. Eight and 1/8, so I need more than that. 8.5. There we have it. Okay, looks good. Okay, amazing. Get right up to the front here. I think that's looking pretty nice. Look at that. Wah-de-dow. Everything's looking good, and it's coming up level. That's a good sign. We did it! Yay! One more job done. That makes me very happy, and it looks so beautiful. I think this will be so great in the summer with beautiful flowers because I'll be able to see it from inside. Oh, you know what? I need to screw up the top. That's gonna look so beautiful, and also give a pop of color over here. And also it'll be so beautiful with the greens that I want to go put in it right now. If I ever figure out how to open up the screw box. Yep, that goes straight up through. By the way, there are holes. A lot of people were questioning about if there were drainage holes, and there are holes in here. Don't you worry. You really think Jay isn't going to think of everything? Come on. You know him better than that. Okay, Okay, looking good. And I'm thrilled with the way that it turned out. Straight on the very first try, no remeasuring or patching mistakes this time. If you guys are into DIY like me and want an easier way to hang things without the crooked line struggle, this little green laser has honestly made things smoother for me. I'm actually surprised with how much it really is helpful and handy, way better than a tape measure. I will leave a link in the description in case you want to check it out. Okay, so I'm gonna go inside and warm up for just a minute. My nose is getting a little red, and then we're gonna head out to the woods and see if we can fill up the little box with some fun greenery. Okay, my friends, we are back in the woods again. This is my third time being up here this year, and it's not even Thanksgiving yet. So, lots of decor going on. I think this is going to be the year of evergreens. But I just need to get enough to fill up the window box, and then we should be golden. What is unfortunate is that even though I've just been sitting inside and enjoying my coffee for the last hour or whatever and editing my video, it was really nice when I went inside, and now it is doing some unfortunate precipitation. So, trying to make it quick here. There are way too many little trees growing in here, in my humble opinion. So I'm gonna get a little bit of this pine and maybe a little bit of hemlock. We can do some quick arranging in a cute little way. And then I have a special treat for my window box because just this morning I was out in the woods also with some friends of mine, and we were getting winter berries from my neighbor's farm way back in the swamp. So I have actually a lot of little red berries. Although unfortunately I'm probably not going to use them too much for decorating at my house, because the reason that I got them, and you may know this already if you happen to watch my dad's channel and saw it on there, but my sister is getting married, and she's getting married in January. So we wanted to use some of the red winter berries for decor, and I'm going to be doing a lot of the decorating and stuff for that because I really actually enjoy event planning. So I'm in the process, among other things, of thinking about how I'm going to do all of that fun stuff. And so that is why I got the winter berries, but I'm thinking / hoping that they're going to survive for the next month and a half, because I'll leave them outside or I'll leave them in the shed. But I don't think it should make any difference if I put some in my window box also, just for cute sake. And then I should still be able to use them. From everything I've read on the internet, hopefully they will survive. They said the best way to keep them is not put them in water and let them basically dry out. But then the berries, some of them will probably fall off, but some won't. And hopefully they'll be enough for what I'm hoping to use them for. So that should be fun stuff. And that's why I say it's the year of evergreens, because we're going to be doing a lot of evergreen in the decor and arrangements. And so this will definitely not be my last time picking evergreens off the trees. I don't think picking is the correct term, but you know what I mean, for the year. Yeah, I feel like the temperature is just like dropping, and it's not really snowing. I would say it's maybe sleeting a little bit. I think that's probably enough for that little box. Let's go back to the house. Okay, this smells so good. So I'm gonna just kind of do a little bit of this and that. Oh, my screws are in here. I was thinking it would also be nice to make just like a little bit of a arrangement by the door where we walk in, if I have enough here, with some of the winter berries also. And I would like to put some lights in here as well, but I need to get some, like a little battery one. Would be cute. Okay, so I'm gonna run and get some of the berries. Put those inside. Okay, so I have the berries, but you just have to be so careful with them or else the berries fall off. And I know it's gonna get even worse, probably. And I can go get more because there's a lot of them there. And maybe I should, I don't know, but they're so pretty. So pretty. They just like add this pop of beautiful color. Oh, I love that. These are absolutely wonderful, and I was thinking I for sure want to plant some of these on my property if I can find anywhere that they'll grow well, because what a wonderful thing to have every Christmas to decorate with. Look at how gorgeous that is. I love that. Seriously. Just gonna do that for this box. Just like a little pop. And this would look so nice on the garlands too, honestly. And if it wasn't the fact that I have to save all of these for the wedding, I would for sure be putting this on the garlands, and probably next year I would do that because I love this look so much. But for now, I'm just gonna make a little arrangement in this sap bucket of greens and the berries, because I really need to get rid of the mums. It is time for them to say goodbye for now. And I think that this should last pretty well out in the cold. Nothing too crazy, but just a little bit of winter fun. And I can still use the berries if they're alive for wedding stuff. I'll cut that. Okay, well, there we go. It's a little whimsical number. I'm gonna say out with the fall and in with the winter. Something like that. Hopefully everything will hold up okay, specifically the berries. But I think it's cute. I was like, oh great, I literally made this whole little thing and I made it look somewhat decent, you know? And then I realized there was like this sticker thing right in the front, so I had to turn it all around. But I think that looks cute. Well, doesn't this look warm and cozy for a little entrance in winter time? I want this one to turn around. Just not wanting to help me. Okay. That's better. Very cute. Okay, this makes me so happy for winter time. With all the garlands, which by the way, I did find, I just put like a whole bunch of, it looks really bad when you look at it like this, but I did fix the whole light problem where that part wasn't lit up. I do want to do just like a little bit more fluffing of the garland. I haven't gotten to that yet, but I will sometime. And the other thing I wanted to do, which I should probably do right now, is to cut down all of these things, because I think it would be nice, and Mom said it was okay to do. Especially when the snow comes, they are like sticking up, and I think it would look better if they weren't. So I'll probably do that right now. I'm going to get some little lights to put in here, maybe this evening, but how cute is this? Answer, super cute. I really, really like it. It was so easy and free. So that's a very, very happy. I love a nice winter arrangement, you know? That's super cute. Okay. These autumn joy sedums that I'm cutting right now, I think I may have told you this before, but I don't remember. So they always were there all year round, but they're kind of green until they bloom. And I've always been like, oh, whatever, indifferent to them. But when they bloomed, their names are autumn joy sedum. And let me tell you, they did bring me a lot of autumn joy because they were such a pretty color, and they just bloomed for so long after everything was already dead, you know, in the fall time. And they were just so beautiful. I love them so much. And I had one little sprig like this that I had in a vase. It's still there. It's dead, but it doesn't look terrible. But it lived for so long in the vase, and it looked really cute. Wonder if you cut back bleeding heart. I'm gonna do it sometime. I don't need everything to be like all gone, but just not super stocky. And I think that will look a lot better. The hydrangea, I'm just shaping. I guess I should probably also be taking all of the leaves out of here. I might do that after. Crazy how perennials just grow back, like, and they get like so big over 1 year. That's just wild. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up this garden stuff, get rid of the mums, but because I know how quickly the darkness comes in, I wanted to give you a good look at how beautiful the house looks before we close this video. Who is ready to see a beautiful Christmas home? Here she is. Oh, so lovely. And what a gorgeous view to walk home to with this beautiful winter bouquet. I absolutely love the look of evergreens with the red berries. They pop, they're so beautiful. Look at that bird. I don't know if it's gonna fly away, but I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Oh, it's gone, shucks. Well, it was pretty, but I also am so in love with my window box, especially with the greens in it. It just looks so beautiful. I really like this color wood with all the green stuff. And I think it'll look beautiful with flowers in the summer as well. But I think it looks beautiful. I really love it with the greens. That really adds gorgeousness. And it looks so pretty, so Christmassy, especially once I get rid of the mums. But yay, I love it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I'm super excited to spend the Christmas season with you guys. I cannot wait to get my tree up. I'm a hard and fast wait until after Thanksgiving kind of girl. Although obviously I've been doing a lot more outside decorating before Christmas than I usually do. But it's also hard with the weather in New York, and when you get a nice day like today, it's definitely worth doing some decorating. I am so happy with it. It looks so gorgeous. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time on A Drill and a Dream as we continue to turn this house into a beautiful Christmas oasis. I can't wait. I hope you can't either. I will see you guys later.